Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am here to show you my new card that I made, and I've used some products out of our new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog, the January to April, and then I've also used some products from our Sale-a-Bration promotion. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that and how you can get free products as we go. But if you are one of my customers, or if you would like to be, and you don't have a copy of this yet, please reach out and let me know. I'm actually going to be going to the post office tomorrow to send a few of these out. So if you would like one, definitely comment and let me know. Okay, so the stamp set that I'm using is called Corner in Bloom. It's actually one of the Sale-a-Bration products, and I'll tell you how you can get it free. But these are just some really cool corners. So you've got the bigger pieces here that make corners, and then you've got the coordinating little pieces that you can add to your project. So I'm going to be using this piece right here, and I'm going to color with markers. I don't do that as often as I should, and I'm going to show you today how I'm going to do that. Now, if you noticed, there's not greetings in this particular stamp set, so I pulled in another one. This is just greetings, so they work well together. This one is called Linked Together. It's from the mini catalog. I am using Enjoy and A Lifetime of Love. I like this set. It's pretty versatile, and I like that some of it is script and some of it is just a printed font, and some of it bigger and smaller. It's got some good variety in there. I like these stamps, but what I love about this bundle are the dies. I'm actually going to take the time to pull these out and show you because they're that awesome. Now on this card, I'm just using this oval, and it's got these little dots. I'm hoping that that shows up around the edges, the little dots. It's also got that on the diamond shape and on this lattice. This lattice is just so cool, and it's got little dots around the edge too. I've been using a diamond a lot too. And then of course the like stems and the flowers. It's just a really great set of dies. It works well with the stamp set, the greetings that it's bundled with, but you can use it on anything you want. So these are the pieces that I'm using. I've got a petal pink card base and petal pink oval. This is Flirty Flamingo, and then some basic white. So I think I will start by folding my card base. So this is 8.5 by 5.5. It looks a little wide, actually. Let me make sure I did my measurements correctly. Yep, that's right. For some reason, it looks a little wide here to me. So 8.5 by 5.5. I use my bone folder all the time to get that nice crisp fold right there. And then this piece of Flirty Flamingo is it's about 3 5/8. Hope you like fractions, by 4.5. So it's going to set right here on the card. I'll probably put it just a little bit higher, have a little bit more room at the bottom than I do at the top. So I think I need to kind of build this piece out. So I'm going to set the card base aside for a moment, and I will go ahead. There's several things I need to stamp. I'm using my Memento black ink, and I'll grab the image that says A Lifetime of Love and just tap it gently on the ink pad. And that is going to get stamped right across the bottom of this Flirty Flamingo. So I'll just kind of center it, stamp straight down and up. It gives me a nice clean image. Don't want to set it and rock it too much because sometimes things get goofy when we do that. Okay, next I'm going to take this oval and use the other greeting that says Enjoy. So again, and you've got to love the photopolymer images because I could see exactly where I'm going and get it centered on that oval just how I want it. So we're going to have the Enjoy with A Lifetime of Love like this, but we've got a lot to do with this layer here. So this one is 3.5. Yep, by 3.5. So this is a square. We'll stamp on it. We'll set it here. It'll kind of look like a Polaroid photo when we're done, which is that little bit of a border around the edges, and then we'll add the label on there. So as you can imagine, with that corner stamp, we're going to take this and build some corners. We're actually going to build a square. So let's see how to do that. So for this, you'll notice I'm holding this ink pad in my hand. I can do it the other way. I just, on a larger stamp, I feel like I can control it just a little bit more when I hold it like that. So I'm going to go straight down. I think everything's lined up well. Give it a good push and lift up. And then we'll do that again. Make sure it's inked up well. And this time, it's going to go up here. And do you see how easy it is to build that square? So just 2 times stamping. And now I've got that awesome square of flowers. Wasn't that fun? So you could totally just use it on one corner, but it's so easy to build a square like that and just create an entirely different look. Now, if I slide that in, I think you can start to get an idea of what we'll be building here as I put these layers together. Now this is cute, okay, but I think we definitely need to add some color. So I'm going to pull that out, and we're going to add some color with some Stampin' Write markers. So you'll see the Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink, which is what I've been using, but then you'll also see Melon Mambo and Shy Shamrock. So we've got several different colors here. And in case you're not familiar with our markers, I want to point out each of our markers, well, you can see the name of the color right here, and in several languages if you want to challenge yourself. And then you'll notice a thin line and a thicker line. So that's a fine point bullet end, and this is a brush end. So you can see like that, it's more of a fine point or the brush. Simply because I'm an impatient person, I 9 out of 10 times just use the brush end. Sometimes I think I would probably be better off using the other end, but I just don't want to take the time. This covers the image faster. I can just color a little bit faster with the brush end. I tend to not use the very tip of the marker. I don't want to smash the tip, so I just use the edge of the brush end. And I can get my color on here pretty quickly. I haven't decided if I'm going to color like every last thing in while I'm doing the video, because I'm not sure how fun that is to watch, but we'll see. So I'm just going around. This is the Flirty Flamingo. I'll add a couple more in this color. It just, the color goes on so smoothly. And you know, we do have a variety of ways to color. You can use like a water painter with ink from our ink pads. You can use our watercolor pencils. Of course, our Stampin' Blends alcohol markers are fun. These markers are kind of, they're vibrant color, but I don't want to, I think they're the easiest to use because you're not watercoloring and you don't, you know, I love the alcohol markers, but sometimes people can feel a little bit intimidated by them if they're not totally sure, you know, what to do with the shading and stuff. But with these Stampin' Write markers, I feel like you just kind of go. It's kind of like we've all used markers most of our lives, and these are just really awesome, vibrant color, easy to use with the great brush end on there. I think that's going to be good with that. And then I'll go back in with Melon Mambo. So I think our markers are very user friendly, and that's one of the things that I really like about them. Now, as with any, I'm trying to hurry, and I'm not necessarily staying in the lines as much as I probably should be. With our markers, because they are a dual tip. So each end has a tip, right? I showed you the brush end and the fine tip bullet end. Because of that, it's really important to store them horizontally. So I don't put them, you know how sometimes you see on somebody's desk, they have a cute cup of markers or something? I think that would be super cute to have on my desk, but that's not how I do it because I don't want that end that's at the top to dry out. So if I went like this and stuck it in a cute little cup or jar, this end would dry out. Gravity would just pull that ink and the marker down to the bottom, and then I wouldn't be able to use it because one end would be dried out. So that's why I always recommend storing anything that's got a dual tip horizontally in a drawer, in a little basket, on a shelf, whatever you need to do. Okay, then I'm going to come back in with the Shy Shamrock. This is one of our newest in colors, and I'm going to do the leaves and hopefully kind of stay in the lines. I will admit that I would take a little bit more time and color a little bit more carefully if I wasn't doing the video. Do you like to color? I do sometimes. I don't all the time. I'm going to be honest. I like the look of coloring, but it couldn't be the only thing that I ever did because it just would take too long. Like you guys know, quick and creative is how I roll. And this is relatively quick, but it's still a little bit longer than I like to do, like all the time. I have some customers who literally won't buy a stamp set unless it requires coloring. So we've all got different preferences for sure. So tell me if you like to color and what you think of this stamp set. I think it's a super fun one to color. Okay, I think I got everything. Did I miss any spots? I think I got it. Okay, so now we're going to start actually putting it together. So I'll take my Stamp and Seal adhesive on the back of the white square, and we'll go ahead and attach this to the Flirty Flamingo. Like I said, it's going to have the look of like a Polaroid photo where it's got a border around the edges and then a little bit more there at the bottom. And then I'm going to take some baker's twine. This is a Flirty Flamingo color of baker's twine, as well as a piece of linen thread. So I'm going to take that and just wrap it around and attempt with a video to tie a bow. See how it goes. So I made them extra long because I want the tails on my bow to flow down on the card. So just gonna pull, notice when I pull it tight, how that left edge of the card comes up. That's okay. I'm gonna set a finger there, make my loop, tuck it in, hopefully grab the right pieces and pull. Ugh, way too loose. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I think I'm used to having it a little closer to my body, which doesn't super work with a video. All right, pulling it up. It's okay that it's curled up a little bit because when I do pull it tight and release that, it's gonna fall back down. Oh my goodness, come on. It's better than it was, but it's not my best bow tying. I get intimidated by the video. I feel like people are watching, even though I'm here by myself making a video. Okay, that's not too bad at all, actually. And then I will just trim this side so they're more equal to the other. And then this will get attached to the Petal Pink card base. Sometimes when I have like twine like this, I like to put adhesive on either side of it just so it kind of holds it more securely on the card. And then like I said before, I'll just do it a little bit higher than center so that my left and right sides are more even with my top, just like it is on this piece. So these borders are equal, and that's how I want the card base to be too. So it'll just kind of mimic that. Okay, and then finally, I'm just going to attach the Enjoy oval with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Just raise it up a little bit, create a little bit more of a focal point. Now, I wanted to mention the Sale-a-Bration promotion. You get free product with your $60 minimum order. This particular stamp set that I use, the, what's it called again? Corner and Bloom, is free with a $120 order. So there's 2 levels of free product that you can choose from. So this one is the $120 level. What do you think? I think it's pretty fun. You can mess with that twine a little bit more if you wanted to, but I just really like the way that card looks and how it turned out. It's a lot of fun. All right, so this is an example of what you can get free with our Sale-a-Bration promotion. This little brochure is full of products that you can get free. You can see it all online in my online store. But what I wanted to especially draw your attention to is this other option. So if you are interested in purchasing the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, you can actually get 20 markers for free. It's a $91 value, and you can get that for free with your starter kit. So with this page in the brochure, it's page 16 if you happen to have the brochure on you, but again, it's all online. You get the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. You get to choose $125 in product, anything you want. You pay $99 plus tax. Shipping is always free. So that's always our offer to join Stampin' Up! But right now, there's this option that you can add products on because it's the Sale-a-Bration promotion. So the first option, you get this stamp set that's exclusive. It's just for this promotion. And you get 2 sets of markers. So we have 4 different color families of markers, and you get to choose whichever 2 of those you want. So those 2 markers and the stamp set is a $91 value that you get to add on for free. The other option is an additional $30 in free product. So instead of choosing $125, you would choose $155. If this is a good time for you to consider our Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, I would really recommend this because it's a $91 value. It's super easy. Like I said, the markers are really user-friendly, easy to color with, and just create fun projects like this one here. So I will put some details in the description here. If you have any questions, certainly reach out. It's always great to get free product during the Sale-a-Bration promotion, but the best value is the starter kit, not only because of the value itself and everything that you get free with the starter kit, but also because you get that ongoing demonstrator discount and you get to be part of a really great Stampin' Up! And demonstrator community with my team. So let me know if you have questions. Check out the links, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.